Do you know how to save money on an iPhone data plan?
My first thought would be to not bother with an iPhone at all. Though now that you have it, you'll have to pay your tithe to the cult of Apple.
I won't say it's a tenth of our income. Well, it could be, if I wasn't yelling at our kids to stop downloading stuff.
First, put limits on new downloads.
Could I save by downloading files at home and then transferring them to the device?
That is another option, though you still have to pay the iTunes royalties.
I need other ideas to save money.
If you are traveling abroad, get an international calling plan or local SIM card, instead of paying outrageous international calling rates.
With our data costs, the world should literally be in our hands. So we can't afford to travel.
Sign up for a tier data plan that takes your number of voice minutes into account. Shop around for data plans, especially with carriers who carry your device.
I could jailbreak the phone and switch to a cheaper provider.
Be careful about jailbreaking your phone. Uninstall a bunch of apps instead, because their updates use up bandwidth.
I need something that won't constrain my lifestyle too much.
Only download apps at home, instead of on the go. If you can't avoid it, set the apps to use Wi-Fi only.
But I have to make sure the Wi-Fi itself is secure.
You need to do that anyway. Turn off automatic email checks, which uses up your data rate, and set up the email app to only look for email when you push it to do so.
I like getting notices when I get a message.
So use text messages instead of constant email checks. Monitor your data usage, though there is an app for that.
So I risk overage charges for that.
If you keep getting hit with overage charges, switch to a high usage plan. It'll be cheaper than all the overage charges.
All of these proposals say use less bandwidth, connect through home networks or Wi-Fi instead of the cell phone, and limit my connectivity.
It's the digital equivalent of congestion-based pricing. The airwaves are a traffic jam, and they're charging you extra so the rest of us can afford to get on.